Of our party.
No.
Worldwide.
Let us begin by appreciating God who has brought us to this important NEC meeting. We welcome all of you to this NEC meeting, which is very important in the life of our party, because it's the NEC meeting that will start out on the campaign journey to the villa. I'm sure all of you are desirous that we should all be going in and out of the villa as we want next year. But before I say anything, I want to announce to NEC that today the chairman of the BOT stepped down to enjoy his remaining months in his leave. He has served us meritoriously over the year as a foundation member of the party. We want, on behalf of the party, to especially thank him for all his services over the years, which culminated to his being secretary of the BOT and ultimately the national chairman of the BOT. I will ask NEC members to stand up for a standing ovation for this outstanding member of our party. Thank you very much. Having said that, having thanked our outgoing BOT chairman, who is still not tired, he has promised he will continue to work tirelessly for the party. He's very desirous that we see victory next year. I want to appreciate that since I became the chairman of this party, I can see the mood of the party in all NEC meetings has been wonderful. Attendance has been fantastic, the enthusiasm, and I think it's not necessarily about the leadership of this, about your desire to win and win and win. And I believe this party is as united as anything, in spite of whatever impression other people may want to create. Anybody who is here can see the enthusiasm, the harmony in this party. It is normal to have family for settling all disagreements and going on to win elections in the past. This time is not an exception. I'm happy that the Nigerian people are interested in our party, and are interested not because we disagree among ourselves, but in our capacity to deliver when we take over power. We have done it before, and I believe Nigerian people will also give us their mandate. We need to focus on the issues that worry the Nigerian people. Issues of security, issues of education, issues of the economy, issues of health, issues of national infrastructure that will help our country to move forward. I wish all of you a very robust NEC meeting, and I pray and hope that we will come out from this meeting stronger than we have ever been. Thank you, and God bless you all.
PDP, power to the people. To you all. As usual, we give every glory to the Almighty God for his guidance, for his support, and for sustaining us thus far, and by his will, for delivering us February 2023, and eventually taking over in May 2023. I'll begin my brief remarks by congratulating NEC and indeed all of our members of our party on the Osun elections and our victory at that election. This is the first NEC after that, and I think it's worthy of us to once again take and relive the message of Osun election, which I believe, by the grace of God, is going to resonate in every nook and cranny and corner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I call on INEC to sustain the improvement in the electoral process, and I must commend President Muhammadu Buhari for what he told my colleagues, the governors of the APC, when they went to him, that he is going to ensure that there is free and fair election in Nigeria. We must, as people of goodwill, as believers in democracy, encourage President Muhammadu Buhari and indeed INEC and all security agencies to ensure that we have free, fair, transparent election in 2023. In any case, that was what PDP presided over in 2015. So it's only an improvement on the legacy of the PDP if that is done by the APC administration. As governors of your party, plus the one that we are waiting for to join us, making 14 before the polls in February, we are working hard, especially for us to continue delivering good governance in our states, which will further convince Nigerians that PDP is doing well, and we shall continue to do well. The chairman has said it, of course. There are some discomforting family issues in our party as of today. They are usual in a big family. Even in micro and small family, you have family issues. What is important is how those issues are resolved. And for us in PDP, we have the mechanism, and we are working towards resolving all of those issues soonest. And we shall all continue to work for the victory and success of our party. On this note, I must commend the chairman of the BOT on behalf of my colleagues and many other leaders of the party for your patriotism, for show of commitment to the success of our party, and for the sacrifices you have been making, and more so that of today. God Almighty will continue to give you good health, and he will continue to look after you for all of us. Rest assured, members of NEC and other leaders of our party, that it is work in progress for us in this party. We shall continue to apply soothing balm to all frayed nerves until we completely heal ourselves and rebound back and come back as one unit to prosecute our electoral campaign that will engender and guarantee victory for our party, God willing. God bless you and thank you. PDP! Power to the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is your time, sir. The vice president, former vice president, our great leader, architect Namadi Sambo. Please, you permit me to go down my list because this is my first time in this capacity of addressing you. So I don't really want to borrow, the leave. I rest on existing protocol. I should, for today, at least say thank you and recognize all those who made this history for me today. Please permit me, it won't be 2 minutes. Chairman Governors Forum, my very good friend in the family, Governor Tambuwal, all governors here present, and deputy governors, and of course, all former governors here present. Because charity begins at home, let me recognize in a very special way my former governor in the person of Senator T.A. Iyorchia. Please don't be, charity begins at home. Our great House Minority Leader and all members of the National Assembly, my primary constituency, my boss. When I look at you, I see you as a hero. And I pray, just like the national chairman mentioned, that you'll be there for us until we have that victory in February next year, and we get sworn in on the 29th, and we have free access to Asura. And of course, my very dear colleagues, the BOT members who unanimously accepted the decision of the BOT today. You are indeed the conscience of the party. You are not only the conscience of the party, permit me to say that this party, the BOT, is the conscience of Nigeria. I would want to thank the staff and the press. Today is a great day for us, and I think most of us, are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The PDP has an inbuilt mechanism to solve problems. We've done it several times. When people will expect us to implode, that is when we become very glorious. So I want to thank God for today, and I can go to sleep and say that we are indeed going to make it come February 25th next year. I wouldn't want to repeat most of the things the national chairman has said, but I want to suggest to us, or advise us, that we should always debrief ourselves in-house. Debrief ourselves in-house. No matter what the anger is, let us debrief ourselves in-house rather than playing to the gallery. We should watch and control our utterances, because by and large, we don't know, it's only God that knows tomorrow. So I want to beg all of us, we should emulate our leader. Do anything to him, he doesn't react. He doesn't come out to join, the press and join issues. So we should indeed emulate him. Because once you voice out something, it's always difficult for you to take back what you voiced out. And before you put pen on paper, for those of you who know how to write very well, think about it. But once, and anything you do, there is no sorry. I beg, I didn't know when I did it. So my advice to us, ladies and gentlemen, is that we should be mature enough to control our temper. There is nothing on earth that has no solution. Nothing on earth, no problem on earth that has no solution. Worst case scenario, the solution is death. It's a solution. So please, I want to thank you all for coming. I wish us a very successful 97 NEC meeting. From here, we will move on. Like the national chairman said, on the 28th of this month, the campaign starts. And everything has changed. Everything is changing with this National Working Committee. It's not, we don't have ballot boxes or polling booths in Abuja. So we should all go home and ensure that our votes count. And that is the directive from the National Working Committee. And we, the members of the Board of Trustees, are really in support of the National Working Committee in that regard and in other regards. We should also realize, board members, that the board is not sacrosanct. The board is owned by somebody. The board is, even when you go to the private sector, the board is owned by somebody. So we should be loyal to that somebody. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This is the first NEC that we're having since after presidential primaries. So for me, is to thank all of us, for the role, either individually or collectively, that we played in ensuring the success of that presidential primaries. But most importantly, those who were delegates, super delegates, that made it possible. I say thank you. Let me profusely thank our presidential candidate and his running mate for their humility. I believe that God has chosen this day, this year, this season, that two of you will carry the flag of PDP towards getting us victory come 2023. And I have no doubt that God on our side, that will be achieved. Let me also thank or commend the national chairman and his NWC. You've done a lot. Oshu was impossible, but God, through you people, made it possible. People doubted. People were not ready to go with us. But God, because He's God, made it possible. And it was possible because of you people's doggedness. It was possible because of the sacrifices you all made And I believe with that sacrifices that we are geared towards making, 2023 will be achievable. Let me thank all the stakeholders. This is meant to thank everybody because you have been magnanimous in being patient. It's not easy to leave power and remain the way we are. We have shown maturity. In Nigeria today, Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. And PDP is the only answer to Nigerians. And that is why I think that what next is important to us is for PDP to unite. Let us learn to forgive one another. All of us cannot be chairman. All of us cannot be presidential candidates. But together we can reap. If only we can be patient, we can reap. The cake, the national cake of Asovira is too much for all Nigerians. And the cake in itself means creating the infrastructural development for Nigerians, not making fake promises to them, like APC has done. Today, you all agree, dollars, those who train their own children pay in dollars, even in Abuja, it's difficult to access or to even get it. A lot has gone wrong. Let us put behind whatever bickering, whatever anger, and think forward. It is the devil that is trying to obstruct us from getting that 2023 because they know in the spiritual realm we have won the election. And that is why they are trying by all means to distract us. We can never be distracted. We are unstoppable. And that brings me to the fact that we must talk to our people in all our units, our wards, our local governments. They should go and collect their PVC. It's a serious matter. We must collect all those uncollected voters' cards so that we can chase APC out. APC is synonymous with bitterness, with suffering, with anger, with killings. It's a bloodletting party. And PDP is coming. And I believe under the leadership of the chairman that we will achieve it. Whether it's possible, it is possible. So I want to plead with all of us as we deliberate in this 97 NEC, let us be patient. But on behalf of my colleagues who have decided, because NWC, they have tremendously performed. Our governors are our pride. Forget what you are reading. They are united. Forget what you are reading. They are united. And I believe they will all individually deliver their states for PDP. So having said that, let me move for a motion, and I will not allow national chairman to decide that. So chairman of the Governors Forum will put the vote. Because we are putting a vote of confidence on the NWC, sir. You know. I, Ndudi Elumelu, representing Iyorchia Oshimilifera constituency. I'm from Delta State and also the minority leader by the grace of God. I move this day on the 8th of September 2022 that a vote of confidence be put before the NWC for their doggedness, their forthrightness, and their professionalism, most especially in giving us Osun State. And I believe by extension, they will give us Nigeria come 2023. I so move.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. I, Honorable Ishola Balogun-Fulani of Kwara State, do second the motion as moved by the mover. Thank you.
Well, I think it's only appropriate for me to yield the floor to the chairman of BOT, who is the most senior presiding officer than myself, distinguished Senator Adolphus Wabara. to preside over this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It is indeed not only in the military or paramilitary that you have this command structure. So thank you for honoring me, and I hope I'm not, Mr. President is not being jealous about that. Yes, there is a motion on the floor. If there is any counter motion, can somebody rise and raise the counter motion? If none, may I, for want of time, put the question. Those in favor of the motion of a vote of confidence on the Iyorchia led National Working Committee, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Thank you, and God bless.
PDP! Power to the people! Thank you, Right Honorable Ndudi Elumelu, from the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Senate Minority Whip will be addressing 97 NEC of our great party, Senator Chukwuka Otazi. Senator Chukwuka Otazi is addressing on behalf of Senate.
I bring warm greetings from the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the 9th, 7th meeting of NEC of our great party. The Senate Minority Leader, most distinguished Philip Aduda, has not been available because he's on small vacation. And I'm standing here on behalf of him and the leadership of the minority caucus in the Senate to bring warm greetings and encouragement and congratulations to our party. This party has come of age. If you look before here, you will see the pictures that tell the story of our great party. The chairman from 1999 to present. You will see the caliber of people who have managed this party like no other party in this country that have the history of a party as strong as PDP. And we're here telling this NEC that the Senate and the National Assembly is totally in support of our great party. In the coming events that is coming for 2023, we are united, we are indivisible, we are moving forward. I want to tell this NEC on behalf of the Senate or the Federal Republic. Just before we embarked on vacation, we were able to address the issues that confront this country, which the party is going to tackle head-on once they come on board. Because we know before the PDP left party in 2015, the only place we have the problem of insecurity was in Sambisa and in Borno State. But today, we have a lot of challenges. But we know that our presidential candidate and all the governors, the governorship candidates of our party, our nation, the people that are coming to the National Assembly, that equal to it. So we want to use this opportunity to thank the followership and ask that we have great challenge ahead of us. And I know that if we work very hard, that tomorrow will be better. And we will be in the Aso Rock come May 29 of 2023. So we wish you well and say that this 97th meeting of our party continues and work well and come up with resolutions that will change the fortunes of Nigeria because they are waiting. Thank you so much.
Our acting chairman board of trustee was the former Senate president. So you can see gradually how the senators are taking over. National secretary also senator. Your Excellency, the former vice president, Atiku Sambo, our acting chairman of board of trustees, our outgoing chairman board of trustees, also senator. Your Excellencies, the governors of Bayelsa, Bauchi, Taraba, Your Excellencies, deputy governors here representing your various governors, the leaders of the National Assembly, former National Party chairman, members of the National Working Committee, state chairman, state ex-officio, and other members of NEC. First of all, let me use this opportunity to thank all members of NEC for your wonderful support during the last convention where I emerged as the candidate of our party. I cannot thank you enough. My only promise and prayers is that I will meet your expectations and the expectations of Nigerians. Let me also use this opportunity to thank our outgoing BOT chairman for his services and for his sense of patriotism to our great party. Many speakers here have alluded to family disagreements. It's true, family disagreements are normal, even in normal families as well as political families. But what I can assure you is that we are determined to resolve those internal disagreements. There are really no fundamental disagreements between us. But you know, as they say, it is normal to have such disagreements. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today, by the grace of God, and your support, your dedication, and your sense of patriotism, PDP is the oldest political party in Nigeria. You can start from the First Republic till today. No party has existed as long as the PDP. And as a political party, we have our constitution, we have our rules, we have our regulations. I want to urge that no matter the level of disagreements, our disagreements should be resolved within our constitution, within our rules, within our regulations, and within the precedents we have already set up for conflict resolution. We have all what it takes to guide us to continue to nurture this political party, to provide a platform for all Nigerians to realize their collective and individual aspirations. Therefore, I wish to appeal to all members of our party to make sure that all our agreements are resolved internally. We have rules, we have regulations, we have precedents, and supreme, we have the constitution of our party to guide us. So I want to thank you very much for this opportunity. This is supposed to be a very short NEC meeting. I think we should better go straight to the business of this session. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Incoming president,